looked at it. I was looking at it.
Keep adding charges. So what's new?
No, this is huge. The original case with him and his Mar-a-Lago and having the papers, bringing the files home, classified documents. Well, the original case was them just charging him for bringing the classified documents and not returning them when he was supposed to.
Okay.
And obstructing. He was obstructing, when they told him to turn him in, he didn't. So they had to subpoena and go out there and get him, which cost manpower. Just like we went on Carly for costing the police and the Department of Justice hours. He should get it too.
That should be part of his charge.
I gotta come out and get stuff that you're supposed to turn in.
That's such an easy request, man. Gosh.
Well, it gets worse. Apparently, Comover thinks he's Godfather. He thinks he's from the movie Godfather, and that he's over the
mafia.
He's a mafia boss.
Monster boss.
He's so used. He wants to run the country like he runs his businesses in Mar-a-Lago.
Yes.
He wants to be able to tell people what to do, and then they do it.
Yeah, he likes that power. He always that's why he looks up to Putin and Kim Jong-un and the China's leadership.
Yeah.
He likes that one man power.
He loves it.
I lift my finger, they go.
Well, Special Counsel Jack Smith, they can't stand Jack Smith. Okay. Expanded his classified documents case against former President Donald Trump, making significant new allegations that Trump and his employees attempted to delete the security footage sought by the grand jury investigating the mishandling of the government records. So let me tell you in a nutshell. You have been following this, right? All right, here we go.
After a while, Trump.
It starts off. I'm just paraphrasing this and putting it in layman's terms. Hey, they call him on the phone. Department of Justice. You got some documents. We were told you took some documents out that you wasn't supposed to be taking out. We need those back right away. Trump. Everybody takes documents out. I'm not the only person that has taken documents out. Are you going to go after Hillary? You're going to go after everybody?
He's actually right about that.
Everybody has taken them out. Why are you picking on me?
Biden, go ahead.
All right, hold on, guys. Department of Justice, you're absolutely correct. So what you need to do is just return them to us. We won't do anything. Just return us the files.
Everything you took out.
Because we don't want to make a big deal about this, because you're right. If we go after you, then I got to expose Biden. I got to expose Pence. We know all of this. But and we know it's a breakdown in with the White House. People just willy-nilly going in and out, taking stuff. It makes us look bad. So we don't want to keep coming after y'all.
Your chance.
Just return them so we don't have to do anything besides this.
Okay.
Well, give me some time. Whatever. All right, Trump. We'll give you a little bit of time, but you got to get this stuff in. All right. Tick tock, tick tock. All right, Trump.
Time's a ticking.
Have your attorney talk to us. Because you are obviously not listening.
That went in one ear and out
you
the
decide
other.
You want to go golfing every time you want to talk about this. So next time, we'll deal with your attorney. Okay, deal with my attorney. His attorneys. You guys got to get a hold of this guy. This clown is ridiculous. Get those documents from him. We don't want to have to do this. Okay, we got it.
Okay.
They called him. They need the documents. Okay, I don't have as many as they say I do. Well, whatever you got, just return it.
Real simple request.
All right, I'll get it. Whatever. Couple of times goes by. The Justice Department, where they at? The Democrats are on us. You know they want to get everything on this loser. They don't even want him in the race. So can you guys please, so they can stop making a big deal about this? They want to find anything on this man. Can you guys get this back, please? Yes. You got a week. All right. They'll be there. His attorneys call him. They'll be there in a week. Who does that? Who tells that moron he has a week? You got a week. Just get the stuff together. Get them out of Melania's bra drawer. Whatever their files are, just get them together and get them. We need to get them. We'll even pick them up for you and take them over there. You don't have to have your people do nothing. We'll do all of it. Okay, whatever. This moron decides in a week that he wants to take some documents out of the boxes and things and hide them.
Ooh. So not only is he keeping the boxes, but he's now removing things from the box
and hiding stuff.
Okay.
So then,
and how do they know that?
Well, hold on. So then they said, why they came and got the boxes, the Department of Justice. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, this is the Holy Spirit. One of the FBI agents looked up and saw a camera. He said, he went to his boss and said, you know what? We probably should subpoena those cameras.
Because that keeps
the cameras will tell us if they moved anything or if they put any boxes anywhere that
his
security cameras, which is smart.
Because they
thinking all we see is the boxes here. How do we know he didn't put boxes other places? Mm-hmm. That security surveillance to show us that.
And they probably went to get a warrant.
So they went back and told his attorney, because they're not dealing with him no more. He's a moron. Mm-hmm. We're gonna subpoena those cameras, just so you know. So let him know we're gonna get those cameras. Oh, okay. His attorney. We'll let him know. They let him know. Guess what he does?
What?
He gets on the phone and calls his employee and says, I need you to erase some parts of that footage. Now, don't tell anybody about it. So then this guy, Latino, remember he said Mexico sends over all the criminals apparently he hires them at Mar-a-Lago.
Drug dealers.
That's why people who are mega people are morons.
Well, you
listen to this man say Mexico sends over the criminals, and then he gets on the phone and says, "Are you one of them criminals, right? I need you to do something for me."
Well, why wouldn't a mega person support that? Because they are criminals.
Oh, so I can use them. Okay, I got you. So I'm gonna use one of those people that Mexico.
They're criminals. Let me use them for my good.
Which should let you know if you're a Latino person just what he thinks about you.
Okay.
That's what he thinks about you. He didn't call no Negro.
Okay.
You notice he didn't call Tyrone. Tyrone would have said, "Oh hell to the no.
Mr.
You want me to erase what?
I don't think so. I ain't going down with your ship.
So he gonna call Jesus. Yes, senor. What you want me to do, senor? I want you to erase parts of that. Okay, senor. You won't send me back, right? No.
You okay?
Just do what I tell you to do, and you can stay in this country.
Okay.
So this dummy, because he can't do nothing by himself.
Okay.
He got to call other friends of his. Meet me on the side of Mar-a-Lago on the left side of the field.
Uh-huh.
I need some help. So he calls the guy who's supposed to know how to do it. Pedro.
That does the security.
Yeah, this is the one that turned them all in. This is the reason why he's in trouble, because of Pedro. I'm just making up names.
Because his name.
Jesus calls none of these names. I'm making up stuff. Jesus calls Pedro. Pedro, you know how to do this. You know how to do this.
You gotta have the accent.
You know how to do these camera things. Well, Big Boss Clown Man wants this stuff.
No, you didn't say
he wants the stuff erased. Pedro, you know how to do it, right? Yeah.
You say Clown Man.
Pedro, yeah. CC, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
They meet on the side of the thing.
Okay.
Then when it's time to do it, Pedro said, "Oh no, speak English."
I know.
I thought you said you know how to.
No, senor.
He want me to know.
No, senor.
I don't know how to do that.
No.
You know how to do that, Pedro.
No.
Call the other guy. He know how to do it.
So what happened?
So the other guy, they leave Pedro alone. Say, well, at least delete this. Oh, I'll see. Pedro don't delete nothing.
Oh, he just gives them everything that's been filmed.
So then when they come and subpoena, they get everything. They get the conversation. They get the conversation. They hear him talking about it. They hear him say, "Oh, no."
Do they even hear him requesting that it be erased?
Well, here's the part that we don't know. And we don't know what the FBI knows. They got him saying Big Boss told us to do this. But do they have anything with comb over actually saying it? That could be his out.
Because Big Boss can be anybody. It may not be him. They have to connect him to the footage.
You know how they can connect him? How would they know to delete the footage? How would they know the FBI was coming to get the footage? But you got to do it without a reasonable doubt. Well, I guess you don't have to. That's a
reasonable doubt. A good lawyer can still get him.
That's going to be how comb over might get out of that one. Because he's going to say, where does it say, where you see me telling him to go delete that?
And you dealing with mega people, they think things is fabricated already.
Well, they're going to say Pedro and Jesus and them made that up.
Voice in there.
No, they're going to say they made it up. They know he didn't tell him to do that. He's making it up. He's part of the Democrats that's trying to mess up
that conspiracy, or they mess with the tapes. How we know that that's really Trump saying that? And
oh, you're right. AI just put all of that in there.
Fake news. Remember, he's got everybody thinking fake.
But he hasn't denied it. All he's been saying on his Truth and all these other platforms is, how come y'all won't go after crooked Hillary? Why won't y'all go after Joe Biden? Why don't y'all go after? He's never once said what they're saying that I'm doing. I did not do.
It wasn't me.
He's the type of guy. It wasn't me. I told you, everybody's speeding on the highway. He's speeding and he gets pulled over. Why are you pulling me over? Everybody
else is speeding.
Well, the police says, because I want you. Well, why do you want me? I don't like black people. You want me to say that? I don't like black people. I don't like people with comb over hairstyles. I'm saying it was black. You were one of the people speeding. I saw all white people and it was just you. That's what he wants the FBI to say. They just want him. It's not going to happen. Now, do I believe that? Yeah.
That they
black people been telling y'all that the FBI, the CIA, and all of that targets people. Mm-hmm. And when they zero in on you, you're it. It could be a million people doing the same thing. Our target is you, buddy.
Even though everybody could be doing the same thing you're doing.
Now, for some reason, mega people just woke up in 2023. Oh my God, the Department of Justice is going after people. They didn't say nothing when they was going after Martin Luther King
and Malcolm X and all other people. What happened?
Nothing. Okay. They didn't do nothing. They didn't say nothing then when they was targeting black people in the civil rights movement.
They didn't care because they wanted us to be targeted.
But all of a sudden, they care that the Department of Justice targets people. Because
it's their man.
Well, guess what, homeboys? He's targeting your man. They are targeting your man. Mm-hmm. We don't care about Hillary Clinton. We don't care about Joe Biden. We don't care about Obama. We don't care about whoever you want to put in. We care about you.
It's the chapter book of the book we're opening up for now.
The only way he is going to get them off of him is if he drops off out of the race. That's what I believe.
Oh, you don't think?
Now, some people don't believe that. I believe that. I believe if he drops out of the race, all of a sudden these cases get smaller and smaller.
I don't believe that. I think that they on a hunt.
You think they on a hunt for him?
They got to keep it out. They got to keep it going
because he didn't listen to him. Yeah. Now it may just be a thing about you didn't listen to us, and we feel like you slapped us in the face.
Mm-hmm. You trying to make us look bad. You try to make everybody look bad. You and Giuliani, y'all got to still pay for that. So they like, to your point, maybe they'll slow down and not go as fast if he does get, if he doesn't run for president. But he loves that power. He still
Scarlett says he is not going to drop out.
No, he's not.
He's trying to make everybody under him look bad.
Yeah.
He'll throw everybody under the bus.
He call them dummies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's about throwing you under the bus because it's about him.
Now, these two charges are felonies that they add to this case. Mm-hmm. They're worse than the other parts of the charges. Mm-hmm. The other ones could have been just a slap on the wrist. This part of deleting security footage, knowing that they're coming to get it, is a felony.
Yeah. So that's federal.
If I commit a crime and the police say, we're on our way over there, which is stupid. We're on our way over there to get the tape. Mm-hmm. And then I delete the tape.
You've touched and tampered with.
But he may
federal
get.
evidence.
You're right when you said there's two things that may help him because if he has a good attorney. One, do they have anything that has him sane for them to do that?
Connect him.
If not, it's going to be, in my opinion, their word against his, and he was the president of the United States.
Those two Hispanic men,
and the judge is a
thrown
Trumpster.
Under the bus,
and the judge is a Trumpster.
Sorry.
So you don't think she gonna dismiss that? No. Where is it that shows him saying for them to do that? They could have did that on their own. And number two, it was never deleted. So how you gonna charge me with something that was never done?
Right. I didn't actually.
They didn't do it.
I don't know what they talking about. There's nothing deleted.
So not only did I never tell them to do it, they didn't do it.
We'll see.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
It doesn't matter. He has 99.999 other cases that's coming.
But he still has a good percentage. They were talking on The View today about DeSantis is losing his numbers. And even they asked him about pulling in, what was it, the Kennedy guy?
Yeah.
And he said that they don't agree with a lot of things, but the only thing that they agree with is the conspiracy thing that went on with Dr. Fauci and all of that stuff. So,
well, here's the thing.
That's DeSantis.
I know.
DeSantis is saying this.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. DeSantis he could have beat Donald Trump, but he's a loser. That's why.
Yeah.
He can't get out of his own way.
But you know what? It's so funny because they were on The View today talking about that recent conversation about, him pulling in other people to help, as far as being on his VP or whoever he pulls in on his cabinet. Alyssa read actually when she said she knew him. She know him. So when he was,
she know who?
DeSantis, as far as governor in his position before 2018, she read a statement from him actually supporting the LGBTQ community. And Sarah and them was like, what happened to him? They didn't understand what was going on with him from that moment to now, how he changes his view and stuff.
It's not real.
He didn't say all that in 2018.
It's not real.
So where's
he was
from?
A Trumpster. Remember, he did commercials for Donald. That's why Donald Trump don't like him. That's what I'm saying. Donald Trump is like a godfather.
Kiss my ring.
If you do, they'll do everything for you. He was like, I came to help this loser win Florida. Mm-hmm. I did all this for this man. He was a supporter of mine. I was good to him. Mm-hmm. And then he turned his back on me.
And
so now he's a loser.
With that? What happened? He could have
Donald Trump, you know what
DeSantis could have blended in.
What mega people
still had mega people supporting
him. What mega people are like. Remember, we always tell that story of our grandmother. When we went down south and we met this man who owned a bar, a nightclub. And we went to the nightclub. You didn't go, I went. Mm-hmm. And the man was so nice. He was buying drinks for everybody. He was the nicest man. Mm-hmm. And we came home and told our grandmother how nice this man was that owned that bar. And she kept saying, he's nice. Yep, he's nice. And we said, Grandma, he did this. And
how nice he was.
He's so nice. That's a nice man. He'll give you the shirt off his back. Mm-hmm. Nice man. She said, but he'll kill you in a minute. And we fell out laughing.
He'll kill you in a minute.
That's Trump. Trumpsters like him. They like his personality. They like that he's funny.
He's bold.
He's down to earth. Mm-hmm. They like him.
Yes. He could do no wrong in their eyes.
But he did this. I don't care. I like him.
I still like him. I like the way he talks and communicates. He tells you how he thinks and feels.
And he only does bad things to bad people.
Yeah.
He doesn't do bad things to good people.
Leave him alone because he took some files home. Other people doing that too.
And if the FBI was coming after me, I would try to delete the tape too.
Yeah.
They'll because they like him.
They like him. Thank you. But DeSantis,
he cheated on his wife. What man don't cheat on his wife? We like him.
The 2018 DeSantis would have won.
Not this one.
The 2018.
Right.
From what Alyssa was reading,
he was more in the middle.
Statement where he was coming from in 2018.
He was more middle ground then.
He probably would be his numbers would be high.
Yeah,
Because it would be Republicans like Alyssa
yeah.
and Anna who are like, okay,
Right.
he's okay with the LGBT. He may not agree with a lot of
He
things,
probably
but
gonna-
he's still going to support
He's
them.
probably gonna change his tune again though, because he changes.
I don't know what happened to that man.
All right. Scarlett said felonies, yeah. And people will still vote for him out of spite. DeSantis, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. More power.
Yeah.
More power, the
That
more
little taste of being governor of Florida.
it changed. It told him,
Makes
made
him
him
feel
different.
like
On here, Noreen Thomas just got the #1 gifter badge on TikTok. All right. Thanks, Noreen.
okay.
She sent us a rose too. Thank
Oh,
you.